Okay, folks, welcome back to Cheap Barbecue Reviews. I am John.
I'm Jeff.
Yes, thank you to so many of you for joining this show as the numbers grind up. It's great. Jeff, what have we got today?
We got a Motrain portable barbecue. Looks expensive.
Look how thin.
Yeah, it is wafer thin.
You could slide it under the door. And it cost $26.29
delivered
on Amazon. Free delivery.
It's a very extensive put together video, this one.
We're really going to need to fire up the time lapse for that. So it's a padded bag and a padded bag, which is a nice attention to detail. Travel case.
Travel case as well.
Travel case with a drawstring. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know I suppose the drawstring might be useful to stop the bits falling out. Okay, so I'm guessing they used a water jet, possibly a laser, to just cut this out of sheet metal to a design file, which I like the idea of. I like the idea of just figuring out a good design and... Ooh.
Sharpie?
Yeah,
Yeah, look, I had a run-in with that sharp shit. I'm sorry, that sharp stuff.
So
upon a time,
I'm just going to say handle these with care. So there's each of our pieces, which we'll have to figure out how they slot together. That one's got 2 slots. That's only got 1. I'm assuming the little fire thingos show you which way up is.
Good.
It's got the slots on the outside. Okay.
Okay.
And then as a grill,
that's the grill.
I'm not entirely thrilled about putting meat on it, but have a feel of that. Be careful you don't cut yourself.
Jesus. Yeah, I think the sharp bit goes down. Wow,
it's all sharp bits.
No, the top's being. This is less sharp than the side.
All right.
Just.
And there are no instructions. None.
Instructions are overrated.
0. So,
all right, we'll put that down there. Hold the base piece. I think there probably should be 2 with slots going. Oh no, this one's got 1 slot. This one has 2 slots. Let you go.
Okay.
Interesting.
And then that one
goes there like so.
Oh, and then this goes
through there.
Oh.
Hang on, we can even more angle on this. There we go. Wow.
Okay. So that wasn't.
Oh, I forgot to start the time lapse.
Oh no. Oh. And then these.
We get enough frames for it.
Yeah. 1 clunk.
Hey, jeez.
Hey, so this does actually.
You can't actually see it there. Of course.
It locks in a reasonably pleasing way. But you are definitely going to have ash falling on whatever's beneath it.
That is.
I know in the UK they just had a barbecue ban for the first time in forever because of the drought. And
yes.
People got very upset about being told you can't do barbecues on high fire danger days, but it's for a good reason. Just follow your directions.
That's it.
And don't be the reason the fire brigade has to come and look at your barbecue when they should be out there rescuing someone's house. So yeah.
Look, I'm impressed with this. It's like a bit of modern architecture. This thing.
Yeah, it's aesthetically pleasing. I'll give it that.
I wouldn't go so far as Guggenheim, but it's.
All right, so
it's the sort of thing you'd unpack in a Martian adventure.
But there's literally
oxygen there to burn anything.
There's nowhere for the coals to sit, except for just straight in the metal.
Yeah.
So let's get.
Is it coated at all?
No.
Interesting.
It's going to get manky after a first use, which for a $26 barbecue, I guess. I guess you can put all the pieces in the dishwasher though. So.
Yes.
And now, there we go. See, we're at the point now where
it's whopper. It's got handles. I think that's probably too many, given the
too many coals.
Well, the grill sits on this bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll settle into maybe a few too many. All right, so
I don't want to kill John's, briquette joy or anything.
I want to get a decent amount on.
It does bank down. Right?
Yeah, well, it's the wrong shape though. it's a V shape, and so your coals end up incredibly thick in the middle, and it'll coldish on the outside. But we'll.
Yeah, I think that's enough. Just put that one.
Yeah.
You reckon?
Now I've got to figure out how to light the
There's no
the firelighters in there. So we'll just.
This has been an experience. This one.
We'll just move it all to one side, and all right, you're going to capture the moment of the light.
Of course, yes, of course. Hang on, let's go.
We have the lightsaber.
The lightsaber.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, just fire that up. Always an exciting moment every episode, the lighting of the flame.
I actually reckon it would be easier to light with just a match.
Seriously?
Pouring gallons of butane on.
Can you possibly have too much overkill?
Because the jet of that thing actually pushes away the flame that's trying to form. So we'll
get a couple more setup shots of this and put onto the time lapse. There we go. Crank it along.
Be nice if we could actually get some. There we go. Oh no, the flame's gone. All right, so we'll be back, folks, when the coals have ashed over.
Ready to go. Oh. Okay, see you soon.
Okay, folks, so the coals have ashed over, and hopefully the hyperlapse has come out looking nice. So we'll just flatten things out a bit. It's been a little bit of buckling, a little bit of distortion, but nothing too alarming, really. Now we're going to try and, because at the moment this is all red hot, so I don't want to touch it. So let's see how we go inserting this without using my fingers. Ooh. All right, maybe it's a two-tong job now.
Two tongs.
So it's...
Hang on a second, I should probably record this effort.
Okay, so that's gone on. Right. This is not simple.
Not ideal.
Okay.
We're on.
The grill is now on. I don't think it's going to go off that easily.
So you could use this for satellite communication.
Now, we're at the part of the show, regular viewers will know, where we spray it with oil and see if we get a fireball.
Let's give it a crack.
So what I want you to do, folks, right now, is hit pause after I finish saying this, and go and comment whether you think we're going to have fireball or no fireball. Okay, so go do that now. Okay, now we're going to find out if we've got a fireball.
Let's give it a go.
Okay. Ooh. Fireball. That's a better fire than I thought we'd have. Or hotter fire. We might even get a medium rare steak, Jeff. This is great news. This is very exciting. We're just going to give the grill a second to heat up with the oil on it. Because with this flat steel, I just had visions of if the grill wasn't oiled, everything just sticking incredibly. So, yeah, good fireball though.
Yeah, good fireball.
Ooh, quality. We haven't won like that in a while.
We're all still here, so that's a good thing.
As lovely as your little cast iron hibachis are. All right, I'm thinking that grill's pretty hot.
All right, let's move this out of the way so that people can see the camera.
If anyone's wondering, that's just olive oil in a pump spray bottle. Pleasing sizzle.
Yeah, that's always a good sign. bits. Can go away.
So I was just saying to Jeff off camera that while there is a lack of instructions, the little etched shapes of flames do actually kind of give you enough cues to put it together.
Visual cues always handy.
To lead you into the correct thing to do. Geez, it's smelling pretty good too.
Yeah, good sizzle.
Now, it's definitely dropping ash, so if you do decide this is something you want in your life, you must use it on something that won't catch fire.
Like a baking tray, like we've got here.
Yeah, which that's kind of another thing you got to take. Like, it still would have fit in the flat pack if they'd just given us another
little tray
piece of plate metal to put underneath it. Yeah,
but this folded up and put in this thing will fit neatly into this as well. So
into the tray. Yeah, and I mean you've still got to lug coals and lighters and you know there's
or matches in this case.
Well, for the firelight.
Yeah,
I was thinking,
yeah.
Geez, it's smelling amazing though. So Woolworths, one of Australia's major supermarkets, the meat is definitely getting in the entry level stuff, which is like this is a $9 steak, sadder and smaller.
Sadder and smaller.
And there's the premium stuff up the other end of the aisle where it's a $25 steak. You know, and that's a raw steak. You've still got to cook it.
Still cook it.
So it's funny because even 2 or 3 years ago, it was just Woolworths just full of lots of really good steaks at good prices, and now it's sad little steaks at the good prices and very
Tiny
expensive
steaks.
ones.
One thing I don't get is Wagyu mince. Why would you take?
Well, obviously you're taking the worst cuts of the premium cow, and then you can sell it as a premium sausage. So you know.
There you go.
I normally don't.
Your question's answered.
Approve of peeking, but hey, it's not sticking. Well, that's looking really good, Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it cooking through over this side.
Mm-hmm. So I will confess I had my doubts and my reservations about this, but in terms of doing the job of cooking,
it's doing a great job.
It's really doing an amazing job. We got zero control over it though, so
it's a watching. It's a watching. I can't remember what the rest of that sentence was.
Watch and act.
Watch and act. Yeah, watch and act.
You've got to set your coal level up correctly for what you're trying to cook, which is going to give us some grief in a few minutes when we're trying to cook kebabs and sausages. But hopefully the coals might have died down a bit by then.
We'll see. That's looking about ready to turn, I reckon. I don't know if you got the... There you go for juices or...
I was waiting for juices, but
yeah,
it's looking pretty good. And it's just starting to char on the fat, so I think it was the right time to turn it over. But that's a lovely Maillard effect.
I'm looking forward to this steak.
I really am too. And you know what? This could even be, take the grill off just for going hiking. A fun little fire pit to make a little campfire in, just to sit around while you drink your whiskey and contemplate the universe. Noting, even as a fire pit though, it's dropping hot ash, so you
still need bare ground.
Yeah. I mean, in this country, there's never a shortage of bare ground.
No,
you can normally find it.
we've got a bit of oil runoff on this side too.
Oh yeah, it's dripping onto the.
Well, it's running down the side of the frame.
Yeah,
and coming down. So
that doesn't have the
hazard there.
The design lips of the
design lips. No,
of the little hibachi we did.
That was a fantastic barbecue.
It really was lovely. I offered it up on a local Buy Nothing group, and a very nice lady asked if she could have it, and I rode it over on my bicycle, and she gave me a pumpkin.
Well done. Well,
and it was an extremely tasty pumpkin. So yeah, I did have visions when we started this channel of selling the cheap barbecues, but dealing with Facebook Marketplace people for $20 barbecues is it's awful.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try and do a Weber Go Anywhere sometime soonish, and that I can't justify not reselling that.
No.
Although I might just decide to keep it.
It's always good to have a collection.
Yeah, the oil is getting into the coals, and we're not quite in flare-up territory, but we're not a long way from flare-up territory.
Let's see what happens when the sausages go on.
Yeah, I'm really
a bit worried.
Well, what we can try and do is put the sausages around the edges, because as noted, the heat is incredibly intense in the middle.
Yeah, true.
Because the coals in this cone shape of the coal bed are 3 deep in the bottom and only 1 deep at the edges. I'm thinking, let's have a look at what this is doing. Oh, that needs a little longer.
Good sounds, good smells.
Now, I do want to apologise to the audience for the sound. Because we do want to make our voices heard, we have noise reduction on, which means we do lose a lot of sizzle sound. But if we're outdoors on a Saturday afternoon in the Australian winter, which means there is the sound of football matches all around, and barking dogs and lots of other noises, which wouldn't be entirely pleasant. So we lose the sizzle, which feels like half the show, but you do gain listenable audio. So
that's right. Well, look, I'll take a quick video and we see if we can capture some.
Ooh, okay, we got the juices are really starting to come out on the top here.
Yeah, look at that.
So I'm thinking, yeah,
definitely.
Just going to give the other side a kiss of the flame, as it were. Okay, now I just touched the barbecue and it wasn't too bad.
Probably wouldn't try just grabbing it.
I wouldn't. Yeah, do not try and pick it up.
I don't think these are handles for.
Okay, so I'm trying to cut it somewhat through the middle-ish. Oh, we've still got some pinkness. I'd say it's more medium than medium rare, but
there's a good size in there, I think.
Okay. Okay, do you want to grab that plate?
Yeah, sure.
And I'll hand you the eating irons.
Oh, good. Ready to go.
All right, so we will. I'm just going to spray some more oil on the grill to
pyro.
Not because I want the flames, although they are extremely pleasing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, I think it works.
So for these little Australian porterhouses, which is just the strip of a T-bone as opposed to the American porterhouse, which is the whole T-bone. Look, so we kind of get into the temperature control issue. I like my steak to have some searing on the outside, and we got that, but we lost the pinkness in the middle.
There's a little bit.
There's still some pinkness, but yeah.
I wouldn't. It's definitely not medium rare though.
No, it's more a straight up medium. I would class it as.
It's tasty though.
Still nice and juicy. Flavors come out wonderfully. So just in terms of technique, bought it at the store this morning, chucked some salt and pepper on it. What I've started doing is leaving it in the fridge on a wire rack so that the air can get underneath it. So it's not just sitting flash on a plate or something. Oh, and yeah, when you get it out of the package, pat the juices off it so that it's the surface is dry when you add the salt and the pepper.
That helps it seal.
You're just trying to dry out the outside of the steak a little bit, which is it's part of what the salt's doing as well.
Very tasty.
Okay, I'm going to go get another beer, and we'll get the sausages and kebabs and see how we go with those.
Let's do that. We'll see you soon.
Okay, after a very successful outing with the steaks, it's time to... Oh, your phone's grave danger there.
I don't need it cooked, man. I don't need it cooked.
Oh, well, it's fine. So, I'm not thrilled to see the oil running its own little fire on the top of the grill there.
It's your beer's going to get super warm there too. That's fun.
So we'll put a sausage
a sizzle
on the edge, straight on sizzle that. It's kind of rolling around more than I'd love.
Got a bit of warping happening in the thing, so it's actually kind of sort of a concave, sorry.
Yeah. All right, so that's 2 sausages there.
The dog's down there. What sausages, said the dog?
There were never any sausages here.
Can you help me get this kebab stick out of my lip?
Okay, so we're back with the chili and lime kebabs. And I'm just putting them right at the edges to try and not have them incinerated instantly. So, on that note, Jeff, I'm going to leave you in charge of the fire.
Okay.
And I'll
the responsibility.
Take these back in and...
I, Jeff, accept this mantle of Tong Master.
And wash my hands.
Yeah.
So, staying away from the middle has actually given us a much better tempered barbecue than I thought we were going to be doing, Jeff.
Yeah. It's all gone very quiet.
I might even start moving things a little closer to the middle. We'll see if we get any hilarious fireballs, but
aren't all fireballs hilarious?
Depends on your proximity to them, I find. From the right distance, they're great.
Bushfires, not so much.
I was reading an article by a guy who'd done a lot of defence contracting and had been working on hardening devices so that they weren't destroyed by electromagnetic pulses with nuclear weapons. And he was saying as the pulse gets stronger, you need more hardening, but it's all pretty manageable. And the point where it starts getting unmanageable, they then looked back and said, how close to the nuclear weapon do we need to be for this to be an issue? It's like, oh, we're inside the fireball in this scenario.
Yeah. That's great that your device survived.
Well, your device won't survive, but it won't have died from the electromagnetic pulse. Yeah.
You got bigger problems, though.
Yeah. So it's a magical fire pit, Jeff.
Yeah, it's doing very well.
It just tells what you're cooking and adjusts its heat output accordingly for you.
It does. It does. I mean, there's definite heat. There's definite sizzling going on.
Yeah, there's heat. The other thing is, I don't know what it is. It smells amazing.
Yeah.
Like there's more nice smells coming off this than we normally get we've had with any other barbecue.
Pretty much any other one.
Yeah. I cannot explain that in the slightest.
Yeah, it might be the coating they put on it before it left the factory.
Yeah, we were smelling the delicious factory coating. Yeah. Oh, come on, there's a raw side to that sausage. There we go.
And there's a raw side to all of us,
yeah,
isn't there? Interesting that that one on the edge seems to be cooking faster than this one in the middle.
I swapped them over.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Pay attention, Jeff.
Because
pay attention.
It was cooking faster.
No. I'm glad someone at this barbecue is on the ball.
But look, there's a decent amount of space on this. We're not loading it up anywhere near its capacity.
No. You could put 6 sausages. It's no problem.
I would say it's big enough to. Yes, you've got to manage things and think about things, but you could actually feed a family on this.
Yeah. Well, we could have cooked 2 of those steaks on here.
Yeah, easily. The triangular shape does
It's a bit difficult for.
creates some problems. So we've got a bit of flaring happening, but it's not too bad. I honestly cannot tell you why this one creates a fireball with the oil just fine.
But some of the other ones didn't.
And the other ones didn't, even when they had air vents and the coal sitting on grates, and yeah. And the fireball doesn't make the barbecue by any means. We've had fantastic barbecues that wouldn't create a fireball.
Yeah.
And we've had some stinkers that were very energetic on the fireball front.
Yeah, I think one of them was your profile photo for a while.
Yeah. So sausages do like to roll around a bit on this grill, is what I'm picking up.
Yeah, they do. I mean, yeah. I think also because it has sort of warped this way, so there's a high point in the middle. So things are incessantly just going to roll away from that. I think. Yeah. Maybe that was then. This is now. Who knows?
Look, I'll put a note in the comments about how easily it comes apart and goes back together, having been used as well.
Oh yeah, could have fused.
I don't think it'll fuse, but it's to be usable. It is going to have to go in the dishwasher.
Yeah, it does seem to have come apart here a little bit. Like that was flush. Before,
yeah, it was. I hope it's not going to fall apart on us. But
I don't think it will. That strut runs all the way
tab's
through.
got a lot way further.
I think
it
was just when we were wriggling the
grate on.
Putting the grate on. Maybe it moved.
Well, yeah.
That could just be the flexibility that's in the system.
Could be. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely moved out of true as we've been cooking. But it's pretty stable.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's going anyway.
Aside from the fact that it's dropping hot ash out of it onto whatever's underneath. In this case, a baking tray.
It does look quite space age, really.
It looks cool.
Yeah. It's design. I love these little fire motifs underneath. And on the sides, the little fire motifs.
Oh yeah. The instruction manual. You mean?
The instruction manual.
So by putting everything back towards the middle, we brought the sizzle up.
It is sizzling a lot more.
And it hasn't yet caught fire, which is pleasing. So we've actually got a lot more control than I thought we were going to have.
Yeah, I think so.
And remember at the start how I was poo-pooing the design, saying, the problem with this is you're going to have a much hotter center than the outsides. I was correct in that, but it's turned out it's actually quite handy
for temperature control. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I think we've got it might be the olive oil we put on, but there's definite drip happening.
Look, the olive oil's contributed a bit. The
sausage fat just around here is...
the sausage fat, the steak fat, even the chicken fat on the kebabs.
Smells great, though.
For a $26 barbecue, and...
It's doing remarkably well, really.
Look, one of the best barbecue makers in the world are a company called Hammer Forge. And they actually make a little fire pit like this that they sell for $600.
No way.
Yeah.
Of this kind of design?
No. It's all solid steel and double walled and literally forged with hammers.
Yeah, right. I don't think a hammer's been near this.
Yeah. No, this was definitely. I suspect laser cut. I think if it was water jet, it would have had smoother edges.
Yeah, some of those edges are sharp. Be careful when you chuck them in the dishwasher.
But as a $26 barbecue, it's a performer.
Yeah.
It's
doing great. These sausages look awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Got a good shiny coat. So I'm describing a cat.
Yeah. Sausages and cats, they're much the same thing.
Yeah.
So what did we say the name of the maker is of this, Jeff?
Motrain.
Motrain, okay. So well done, Motrain. I don't know
I don't know anything about them.
Well, I don't know how they've made such a simple thing into such a good barbecue.
Yeah. It's essentially 4 plates. So
yeah,
it's just 4 sheets,
mm-hmm.
all pretty much of exactly the same dimension. So when you lay them all out,
yeah, I mean one of them's got the extra tab and things like that, but
extra tab. But I mean, in terms of the overall shape, they're pretty much exactly the same.
We do constantly say barbecues are incredibly simple machines, and yet there are differences between them and how they cook and what they do.
Yeah.
I think these kebabs are nearly done.
I think so too.
Sausages aren't far behind either.
Yeah, I reckon they're almost there too.
What I think we're going to do is we're going to just put the sausages on the edges for a minute. So they're still getting some heat.
Like a keep warm function.
Like a keep warm function. And I'm just going to give the
kebabs,
the edges of the kebabs a bit of the centre.
Not for long though, because it's bloody hot.
Not very long.
Yeah, it's still hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the barbecues we've done, like they just really lose it. Maybe it's because of the concentration in obviously it's the concentration of coals in the centre. Like I'm not going to reinvent fire here, but it's
no, reinvent fire, Jeff. I want to see that.
Yeah, sure. I'll do my very
I want to see what Fire 2.0 looks like.
I don't think you do.
All
right, let's go. Chuck this on. Looking good.
So it's cooked but juicy in the middle, and charred on the outside, which is
pretty much the spectrum, isn't it?
When I say charred, it's a pretty light char, and it's mostly just the marinade.
It's tasty. One of the better cooked kebabs. One of the better cooked kebabs.
Yeah. I honestly thought this barbecue was going to be a train wreck. I mean, it came in an envelope. And I had my doubts about cooking on this flat piece of steel.
It's doing a great job too.
You know what I would love to see is someone take cast iron and try and do something similar to the design in cast iron. I realise it would be
much chunkier and heavier.
3 times the price.
Yep.
But I think you'd get a really cool barbecue out of that.
I think so too. Be hefty too. Be like at least 10 kilos. I mean, if each of these was like pretty much a flat plate of cast iron, because you can't have cast iron too thin.
No, that's the issue. But you know what? For
$26.
For $26, but for taking on a hike, because this will just slip down inside your pack. It's taking up no.
Hardly even know it's there.
Takes up 0 space and not much weight.
And you're not carrying the coals back out.
Yeah.
Or your food, I guess.
I think they're done, Joe.
I think so too. Look, we've got bubbling. Got things happening. Let's have a look at this. Nice crispy skin. Yep, cooked all the way through. Well cooked.
Yeah, got the crispiness, got the bite.
I do miss those hickory smoked ones though. They're pretty good.
Look, we need a closed barbecue to get that smoked skin effect. Which, keep your eyes peeled. I think the next one we do is probably going to have that. So something to look forward to. But
good sausage.
Sausage is good. All right, let's reframe so people have to look at us instead of a smoking empty grill. So, Jeff,
John,
What do you think of this barbecue?
I like it. Like, I think seeing it when I first arrived at John's place,
Mhm.
and I said, "What barbecue are we doing today?" Because that's how much attention I pay to the ordering process. He said, "That's it. It was just an envelope on the table." I was like, "That this thin," and I was very skeptical. But it's turned out to be a remarkable design. Very simple. 4 plates. 4 plates which just sort of slot together into this geometric form we've got here.
No instructions, but
No instructions.
But the carvings on the plates giving you a hint of where to go.
Carvings. That's a lovely way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
And it's sure it's simple and basic, but as a simple basic little grill, it's really good.
It's done a great thing, and I think like all barbecues, you learn them as you go. Like this one, you can assume that because there's a greater density of coals in the center's going to be hotter, and you can regulate your cooking that way. The steak went on great sizzle, turned out fantastically.
Look,
sausages and the kebabs, you can vary the distance from the center. We only cooked a small amount, but you could easily cook for 2-4 people. We obviously cook for 2 because here we are, but you could cook for more. And I'm impressed. Definitely use it on a plate because it's
bare ground or a rock or something.
Something's not going to catch fire.
A fireproof surface.
A fireproof surface. Very well done.
But look, I think if you want to barbecue every weekend, this is not the barbecue for you. But if you just want to have something that's taking up no space in your house, like absolutely no space, that you can pull out once or twice in a summer, it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Or to take hiking. This would be a brilliant addition to any campsite, as long as you can find that fireproof surface to set it up on.
And I get that it's $26. Like that's ridiculous.
The meat we put on it has cost a lot more.
Cost a lot more, plus the briquettes and things like that. But also the fact that it's just, you would expect that, well, you wouldn't want to pay that much more for just basically carved steel that this is. But the design that's gone into it, the fact that it all just so slots together so easily, it's, yeah, I guess it's one of those things that's sort of greater than the sum of its parts, you know.
Well, you'd hope so. The sum of its parts is extremely limited.
It's very hard to grill without assembly, you know. Like if you just it's done extremely well. I'm impressed. This is a winner.
Absolutely.
This is a winner.
It's a winner for a very limited use case.
Yeah.
You know.
It's not your. We're just going to have it on the balcony and we're going to cook barbecues all week.
Yeah, if you're cooking, say every week through summer, you are going to want to invest in something better than this.
I think so.
But for the casual, for the space poor, for the hikers, I mean, compared to that horrible little twig burning stove, which was much more expensive, and much more fire danger than this. This is a huge step up. And look, this is, compared to a lot of the barbecues we've cooked on, a much bigger cooking surface. And with it comes that versatility of being able to cook away from the coals and on the coals. Anyway, I've been rambling a little bit, but folks, as cheap barbecues go, the Motrain,
I need to chuck this word in, polyhedral.
Well, very nice.
It's the polyhedral barbecue, and I'm impressed. Like I $26 for this.
Motrain portable fold and outdoor cooking.
There you go.
Which is, they call it fold. Nothing folds.
It's not foldable.
No. There are folding barbecues, and
collapsible, perhaps.
They look like little suitcases, and we'll definitely review one of those in due course. But I'll be surprised if it does as good a job as this does. Amazing.
This has been great.
Yep. On your Motrain, I hope the check's in the mail. Sadly, we're not sponsored. But anyway, folks, I hope you've enjoyed watching this, and we'll see how you go with guessing your fireball, no fireballs. We'll circle back to that in the next episode. All right, Jeff, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later,
next time. Bye, everyone.